You were talking about having seen yourself in the mirror and that being the turning point. At your heaviest, what did you weigh and what do you weigh now?
I weighed 74 kgs for the last 4 years consistently.
Okay.
And before that, I think I got to around 85 once.
Okay.
At my worst.
So that's what, like 185 pounds?
Yeah.
And
now I'm barely 5'11",
like
so
160-ish plus pounds?
Yeah. So the
big difference.
The difference was huge. The difference was huge, and that
and you're more muscular
I'm stronger now.
right?
Yes, I'm stronger now. I have about 67 kg of lean muscle in my body now, which I don't think I had even 7 kg back then. So I built a lot of things around my fitness and my diet, even in my life, my lifestyle as well.
What about Novak Djokovic's body fat percentage motivated you?
So he's about 7.5 or 8%, I think. I got to 9.2 at one stage. But that was the time we were playing T20 cricket, which lasted 3 hours a game and for 6 to 8 months. And I got down to 9.2. But then we started playing this 5-day cricket, and I felt like I've got no energy left after 2 days. So my trainer told me, you need to put on a bit more fat in your body to store it, to be able to bat longer and, go on in the games longer. So then I started increasing a bit more fat and carb intake in my diet. And yeah, but those things are motivating. I mean, you look at these guys, you look at a Cristiano Ronaldo at the age he is right now, and he's got what?
And you're a big fan of his.
I'm a huge fan of his. He's got 8% body fat at that age. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's just unbelievable. That shows you the commitment. He's a product of hard work and skill, and that's what I believe in. He's not just a product of pure skill and no hard work. And I absolutely admire people who worked really hard.
So why vegetarian?
Vegetarian because it was connected to a health issue. So I was playing in South Africa early 2018, and I got issue in my neck. So my cervical spine had a couple of bulges coming out. They're hitting a nerve which went down my arm, and I was getting really bad pain. I couldn't sleep for even 10-15 minutes at night in one position. I just have to wake up constantly. Did scans, figured out there's a bulge coming out and it's hitting the nerve, so I had to take medicines just to be able to sleep every night. And eventually I came back, got a few tests done from this guy I know who does a lot of acupuncture treatments and stuff like that. So he told me that my stomach became so acidic that the calcium from my bones was being pulled out to make the stomach alkaline. So your stomach needs to be alkaline to function properly. If it's too acidic, it just messes up your whole system. And that was directly connected to the amount of meat I was consuming. So he said, you need to change your diet. You need to make your diet less meat-based, because it's going to increase your acid levels in the body. And then eventually I was taking 1 calcium tablet a morning, and that's not enough for the stomach to be alkaline. And I was having no alkaline drinks, nothing of that sort. And then I changed my whole diet from there. My bones were getting weaker, my bones were getting thinner, and that's why with one impact, a bulge came out. And then my physio told me eventually you'll have to cut it open and do a surgery. And I was like, I'm not going under the knife. I'm going to do anything else but get a surgery done till the time I'm playing. So yeah, I just changed my whole diet overnight, and I'm so glad that I did. It's the best decision I ever made.
Why? Like, how did it change you?
So in the World Cup, every game my energy was 120%. And my recovery was so fast, I could, we traveled the next day after every game. After a full hectic game, my average distance covered in a game was 15 kilometers. And I would just come back, do my recovery treatments, travel the next day to another place. And as soon as we reached there, I was ready to train again. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I have so much energy. I can do gym sessions in between. I can do 10 games in such a short span of time, with each game at high intensity. And I never experienced anything like that before. I had no stiffness in my body. I had no niggles. I had no problems in recovering, no stomach issues, nothing at all. And I was off dairy as well, raw dairy and meat. And I was like, this is unbelievable. I could never imagine that changing my diet would help me in such a massive way.
What do you eat in a normal day now?
A normal day, my meals are rice-based, really light steamed rice, a lot of green vegetables, a lot of pulses that we get in India.
A lot of what?
Pulses, so like lentils and pulses, so they're a form of lentils. So that has quite a bit of protein and fiber, and they're quite healthy to eat.